this video, we're going to take a look at some new functionality in new Google Sites. Now, in previous classes, we've looked at new Google Sites and learned how to do a variety of different things. But there's something relatively new that greatly expands its capability, makes it a lot more useful for us. Okay, so to start with, I've logged into Sites. I've gone to Google Sites, and you can see that this is old Sites. So you've got to click on the new Google Sites link right there. Now there's a whole series of things that have been shared with me, so I'm going to first come in here and say owned by me so I can just look at my own stuff. And I'm going to start by clicking my portfolio. So this is my model portfolio here, and I'll open up that site. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at how to add additional pages and nest them. Okay, so this is my portfolio, and let's say that I come down to Tools Viz here, and I want to rework this because there's a lot of work now. There's maybe 10 activities I want to link, and I kind of feel like putting it out here on this page is a bit much. It's going to, it's not going to be the best way to organize it. So let's say that I want to create another page that embeds a lot of that information and a lot of those products into a separate page. Simply go to Pages, and you can see right now I have 3: Coursework, About Me, and Resources. And let's say that I want to put this under Coursework, so I want to put it as a sub-page of Coursework. I can simply be on Coursework here and open this up and say Create a Subpage. And I'll just call this Tools Viz. Now you can see that here's the page. You can see that my menu has adjusted, so if I'm clicking on Coursework, I now see the Tools Viz page underneath that. Now, what's new in Google Sites is previously you were kind of limited to this two-level kind of arrangement where you could have a main page and you could have a page underneath it, but that's where you reached your limit. You couldn't do any more. Well, recently that's been changed so that now if I come under this Tools Viz page, I can create another sub-page. So let's just say for an instant that I wanted to make this one about video work, and then I wanted to come back on the same one and create a sub-page and say maps. And I also wanted to come under Tools Viz and create a sub-page that said alternate products, because those are just 3 main categories. Now, I'm not saying this is the only organizational structure you can use. You could decide to include those in sections on the page, maybe put a visual break to let you know what section you were in, and include them in one page. That's really a design choice that's up to you. But the point here is that you're no longer limited to 2 levels. If I actually wanted to go into video and just say I wanted to do another sub-page, I'll just call this one test because I really don't need it. You can see that I can now go many layers deep, and that really does make the functionality of this tool a lot greater. It makes it a lot more flexible. Now let's take a look at this in preview mode. When I click on Coursework, you'll see that the first level, this Tools Viz, appears, and if I want to see what's in there, I have to click the little down arrow or the little icon to the left. Notice that they don't all have icons. They only have this if there's a sub-page, so that's your user's indication that there's more contained within. See? And if I want to come back up to a higher level, I simply click on it, and that will show me all my different options. Okay, so that's basically it. Now, we have a choice as far as this particular class. We have all this information. We have these Google Maps projects. We have these alternate products. We have your YouTube channel. So you could create a separate website for those and link them from your portfolio. Let me get back here to my main coursework. So we could do that here. We could do a separate project and just link across to your work, or you could include this subpages in this site. The choice is really yours at this point because the tool now allows us to make that choice.